welcome to another episode of the Sonax Detailing Academy UK vlog. Still a mouthful, that is. So behind here, as I just promised in the last video, is our new project car. It's very old, it's JDM, because you know we like a Jap car, and I don't know why I'm keeping on, I might as well just show you. So, are you ready for this? It's not a cube either, and then we keep promising that it's going to be a really cool Japanese car, and then we keep showing you cubes. There's not a cube. Right, are you ready? Here we go. Now excuse the shutter that we need to grease. Just ease it.
There it is.
There she is.
Motor.
Old school Celica. N-Reg, that's... I'm terrible with regs, you already knew.
It's old.
It's old, yes. 90s N-Reg is 94.
Is it?
Yes, 1994 Celica ST202, that is. So it has 173 horsepower from the factory. This one has been breathed on a little bit. Come and see it.
Let's go.
Ignore the fact that it was factory white, now it's matte white. It is still factory white underneath there, we hope.
Yep.
We're going to use this car for training on Friday, so then we'll give it a good spruce up. There's lots of orange bits, which hopefully will be sorted out.
Oh, it's very matte, isn't it?
It's completely matte.
Yeah.
Like there is no I put the scan grip light on it just a second ago, and it didn't even reflect.
Okay. Does it very
yeah,
cool there.
what a machine!
Look at that. It's very cool.
It's half stripped out, so it's basically ready to race. The interior needs a good clean. We'll probably repair this tear in there because this has been recently what do you call it?
Trimmed?
That's it.
Ah, there we go.
Recently trimmed. So
Has
you know
it?
what you're
What's
talking
happened
about.
here
Yeah, I mean, that's not a seat
Needs-
from 1994.
Needs some loving, for sure.
Well, it's been stripped out in the rear.
Camera's,
Yeah, we're gonna
camera's
give
on
it
a wobble. Don't know
We're
what's
gonna
going on.
don't wobble the camera. So, yeah, here she is, and it's got a ridiculous spec list, like teen coilovers, lots of TRD parts, TRD spats, skirts, front splitter, TRD short shifter. There's loads of stuff underneath it. Yeah, it's such a cool car. If I pop the hood, I'm not gonna do the 2JZ joke because that's old now.
You just want to do it now.
I know, yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm not doing it. 3SGE. No. There she is. This poor thing's been sat around in a barn for quite a few years. So, yeah. But overall, look at it. Look at the spec. Carbon airbox. We've got HKS manifold.
There.
4 into 2 into 1. It's a full HKS system to the rear. Strut brace. It needs a bit of a clean, but let's start her up and see what she sounds like.
Oh, alright. Okay. Hopefully it's impressive.
I'm sure someone's left it in gear and I run you over.
Yeah, I won't mind. I don't mind.
Get her in the back,
Sound check. Let's go.
She is warm because we've just driven it. So
Yeah, they've
we'll
just
never
taken it
get
out.
involved.
It's already just been out. Neighbours are gonna love you.
Yes. I took it for a quick spin and she's got some go in her. She's got some go in her. With all the parts in that, we estimate it should have around 200 horsepower. It's got lots of parts in there, spare wheels and stuff. It's even got a Gredi managed standalone ECU for it with all the wiring loom and everything, which is in the passenger seat. So that might have to be fitted and mapped. So we'll see. But yeah, at the moment she needs new brakes because they don't really work because they're rusty. MOT, and yeah, should be
Good to go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
What a machine.
getting windy out there, isn't it?
It's windy, yeah. Perhaps we need to move back round.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, looking forward to giving her a good clean.
Yeah, some love. Definitely needs some love.
It purrs like a kitten.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a
Looking
motor.
forward to bringing
Look
this
at
up.
that. Look at that. That looks bloody cool, doesn't
It's
it?
a cool car, yeah.
Look at that.
That's a cool car. That's got a few knocks and bruises, but yeah, I'm looking forward to cleaning this one up. And crazy as it may sound, this isn't the only one that's arriving. So there is other project cars, which I'm again 99% sure is coming. Because because I know I've let you down a few times.
Soon as well, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully either towards the end of this week or next week there will be another one come in. There is another one as well, but that one's staying where it is for now because that needs more than just a little bit of love. But the next one coming is quite cool as well. So yeah. Right, we're gonna get the cube out, get this in, and yeah, crack on. See you in a bit.
Goodbye.
Right, so an update on the Celica. She's inside now looking dirty. So I've cleared out all the back because it was full of seats and wheels and all sorts when it came over. So I've cleared all that out. I've put the plastics back on because they don't weigh nothing and it just tidies up the interior a little bit. Strut brace is back on. This is all done. I'm just pulled out the mats and stuff because I'm going to give it a hoover around ready for training tomorrow. Even though it's a basic course and we cover the interior, I don't want to waste the guys' time showing them how to hoover because that's pretty self-explanatory. So we'll get more time being able to do cleaning and stuff rather than hoovering. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a better look at her now she's all cleared out. So that's that done. This seat was also in the car as well. It's absolutely stunning. Still in date. FI approved, still in date till the end of this year. It's actually brand new. It's never been sat in. Just needs a hoover. So yeah, this is all what was in the car. 3 18-inch wheels, plastics, an old curtain. Gotta have an old curtain, I think, in the back. Pile of parts. It's all brand new, genuine gaskets and stuff. And as I said in the last bit, oh, camera's doing a funny one. There we are. Goretti engine management control unit and wiring harness is all inside. It's pretty cool. The weirdest thing is this seat here, which is looking incredibly worse for wear. This proves the car was sat in a barn. So it is a genuine barn find. But anyway, this seat here is actually my seat out of one of my old track cars from back in the day. I had a Subaru, which was a track car that I had for probably about 10 years, and that was the seats I had in it. So randomly, that was in the back of this car, which has just arrived. You couldn't make it up. It's very strange. And the car actually came on a trailer, which was my old trailer that I used to trailer that car around in. So really strange, but yeah. So we think the other car's coming tomorrow, but for now we're doing this. I'm going to hoover it, prepare it so that's done for training, and then we're going to do. We're going to see how good we can get this tomorrow. I'm really excited to see how this comes up. I did a little test patch because I couldn't leave it alone, and even though this does not reflect light, it's full matte. We had a little patch I did very quickly, and we got some shiny white. So I'm excited to see what the car is going to look like. We're not going to get it all done in the training, but we'll get parts of it done, and then I will continue on to get this car up together because obviously it's staying with us. So yeah, so I will continue on polishing, and we'll get it looking as good as it can be. So I'm looking forward to it. Right, I'm gonna hoover it out and I'll see you in a sec. Right, that took a lot of hoovering, but it's done. So I've done all the mats, the inside. Looking much cleaner now. Let's give you a shot of this. So it's all ready for training tomorrow now. So we have some strong winds today. There we go. It's all ready for training now. So I've hoovered it through. We've got mould everywhere, all inside, which you'd expect from sitting in a barn for like 10 years. But yeah. So that's ready for training tomorrow now. I've even hoovered this seat. Oh, that's a lot better. The fading on those bits are annoying, but yeah. That's an old seat, that is. That seat is about 10, 12 years old as well. And I gave this one a quick hoover. There we go. On there. So yeah, that's all set for training now tomorrow. So I'm going to leave that as it is. I have a 6 Series GT, the 4x4 coupe outside that needs a wash, so I'm going to carry on with that. That's that ready for tomorrow now, so yeah, I won't be touching the Celica anymore as much as I want to. I really want to touch it, I really want to start it, but I can't. I have to wait until tomorrow. So as soon as we get on it tomorrow, I'll get some videos of what's going on and we'll see what kind of transformation we can make on this thing. So I'll probably see you tomorrow. Cheers. Right, we're all set up for training. The classroom's ready to go, just waiting for the guys to arrive. I'm so excited to be able to get on with the Celica. I'm really surprised I haven't just gone and got it polished and then gone, right, Laura, we need to find another training car because I've just polished it. So yeah, but I haven't. I've been patient. The Celica's been patient. It's outside waiting, and I'm excited to see how good we can make this look. There's 2 guys plus me and Laura, so we're going to get through as much as we can. And as I said, we are going to finish the car. Just to see how good we can get it. You know, it's not going to be a show and shine winner, but it's going to be a track car. So it doesn't need to be clean, but this is us. It has to be clean. So we're going to get it as clean as it can be. So it'll always look good when it's on the track. Right, I'm going to cut this short because you guys want to see more footage of the Celica being clean than me talking. So let's see what happens. Right, so we've had great fun training today. It's been great being able to work on this, a genuine barn find. As I expected, we haven't got it all done, but there are some areas which are actually shiny now compared to dull. There's a few patches on the bonnet that we've you see the yellow patches. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but the yellow patches compared to the white patches from where I've done some test spots polishing with the guys. So yeah, it's nowhere near finished, but there are some areas which show you exactly what we're capable of, or well, what the car is capable of doing. I mean, look at that wing, beautiful. And then you see a door. Yeah. And if we can get the whole car to look like this, it's going to be a hell of a transformation. So I've just gone around and shampooed the carpets inside because the guys did the mats, which are over there. The place is a mess again. It's a common theme after training, but that's what training's about. So yeah, the mats are done, but the interior carpets I've gone through and hoovered. Wet vac, and they're done. Yeah, so it's clean now. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if it looks any different. I mean, to be fair, I've been looking at it all day, but it's clean now. Very clean. It just needs polishing. I mean, that spoiler I've had a quick go at, and there's a patch on the roof, which is Look at that. I mean, that's not even nowhere near done. That was just a quick area to see what would be needed. But yeah, look at the improvement. The engine bay got clean as well. Let's pop this up. Again, this is not an amazing improvement because, to be fair, it wasn't that dirty under here. I can't even find the latch now. It wasn't even that dirty under here. It was just, unfortunately, corrosion. So you can see it still looks pretty much the same. There's just no more dirt anymore. Yeah, it's all dressed. So yeah, there's lots more to do on the Celica. I'll be in tomorrow, getting on with it, get some more stuff done, try and get the whole car to look like this wing, hopefully. So it's not the end of this. We're going to continue on, and you will see the end results at the end. So I'm going to get home, have some tea, and I'll be back tomorrow ready to go, and hopefully I can get lots more progress. I'll see you in a second. It's morning, and I'm back here with the Celica. So I haven't tidied up, so I'm going to give this place a quick tidy up because it's still a mess from training, and I'm going to crack on with the Celica. I've taken the jet wash, screen wash nozzles out, ready for polishing. I'll probably take the rear plate off as well, and anything else that needs to come off to make it look good. I think I'll probably even need to take the spoiler off because polishing under here is going to be a lot more difficult with the spoiler on than with off, so I'll see about doing that. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that. So I'm going to set up a time lapse. My experiments doing video time lapses did not go well. That's why there hasn't been any. So I'm going to go back to the older way of doing it. So at least you can see us moving extremely fast, which is not realistic at all because sometimes I'm like a sloth. So yeah, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set that up, tidy up, set up a time lapse. See you in a bit. Hello, so quick update. It's now Monday. We had a really good weekend. Yesterday went to Jap Fest at Silverstone, which was a really great day. So busy, so many people there. Could barely move if any of you guys went. I've never seen so many people. Yeah, I think it was sold out in the end. I think they said they had to turn some people away, like, because they just met capacity. And to be fair, I can quite believe it. Like, we sat up in the grandstand to watch some drifting. When we got up there, like, there was nobody in there. And then about 10 minutes in, 10 minutes before the drifting started, we were just swamped. It was like a sold out football match, or like when the F1's on. All the grandstands were just packed with people. The track was just lined of like 3 or 4 people deep. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, some really cool cars there. Not as much, what should I say? Not as much selection as I was hoping. There wasn't really much old school Japanese stuff there. Not that we saw anyway. I mean, it's so big, it's so spread out. I mean, we were tired just like walking around the bit that we did. So, yeah. But yeah, so I didn't get any footage of that. Because to be fair, I was just enjoying a day off and enjoying a nice a show where I'm not actually working. It's the first time probably in 6-7 years that I've gone to a show and not been working. So it was nice to just chill out. Had no signal, so I couldn't use my phone and do social media posts or anything like that anyway. So I just left my phone in my bag and just cracked on and had a really good day. So yeah, I enjoyed it. a long drive. I'm a bit tired this morning, but I have lots to get on with. So the Celica, didn't get much more done on the weekend. On Saturday, I was, as you've seen from the time lapse, I was enjoying a bit of polishing, getting through it. But then I had some other distractions. I had a wash to do on CJ's new car, so I did that. So yeah, the Celica hasn't come along very much. This back quarter is now done. As you can see, it's now glossy rather than this. And to be fair, it's probably good to split the time lapse here. I was just going to go in to carry on polishing and just keep the time lapse going as I go around the car, but it's actually probably a good point to just split it here and just explain how I'm getting on with it. So basically, the paint on this is really badly oxidized. I mean, you can see that. It doesn't even reflect at all. The problem is with this is the reason why it's gone like that is because it's single stage paint. There's no clear coat and is oxidized over the years. This hasn't been washed, polished in over 10 years, so the oxidization has gone really deep. So the amount of cutting I'm having to do is a lot more than I was expecting to have to do. Normally, you can use a bit of Cut Max or Ultimate Cut on a red sponge, on a rotary, and you'll cut through it and then just finish it with Perfect Finish 04 or 06 or something, and you'll have a great result. Unfortunately, on this one, the oxidization is so bad, I'm having to go really deep with it. So I'm using Ultimate Cut on a lamb's wool to be able to cut through the oxidization because, you know, after doing a cutting step and finishing, it was still bad. The oxidization is so deep. The other problem I have with that is this is soft paint because it's old school Jap. The other problem is it's very thin. It's not very thick. Even though it's single stage paint, I don't have to worry about going through clear coat. If I go through the white, we end up at primer and bare metal. So yeah, it's trying to balance the finish over you know, having no paint left. So it doesn't really matter. You know the car, you've seen the car, it's not in perfect condition. It's never going to be a show car, so I don't need to make it look perfect. I just want it to look nice and shiny. It's never going to look like that. I mean, that's not even great either. What a really poor example that was. But you get what I mean, yeah? It's not going to win show and shine events. It's going to be raced around a track, so yeah, there's no need for me to go mad. We just want it shiny. So I'm basically just sticking with that. I'm doing wool pad with Ultimate Cut on a rotary. I'm then doing Cut Max on a red sponge with a rotary to help cut through that little bit more, and then I'm finishing with Perfect Finish on the forced rotation with the green sponge. Everything's a mess, so don't look at that. Yeah, and that's giving me good results. Like, you know, it's if I put let me grab a light. Where's my scan grip? So here you can see there's still scratches. It still needs something on it to give it that real hit of gloss, but like, look at this. Have you ever seen paint like not reflect at all? You know, I know matte doesn't, I know that, but like this is, I mean, look at the wing mirrors, like eggshell, and it genuinely does feel like eggshell. It's crazy, but that's what you get for sitting in a barn for 10 years. So yeah, there's a little update. I'm going to tidy up a bit because we took the rear wiper off of it, which didn't go as well as hoped. So we've de-wipered the rear, took all the motor out and everything to save a bit of weight. So I need to polish around that. So I got tools out and things like that. So I'm going to tidy up. Yeah, and then I'm going to crack on polishing it. And try and get this done because it's going for a good service. Brakes underneath, brakes all around. MOT as well because it needs to be on the road. Fingers crossed it goes through that. I've had a little look underneath, and whilst everything is brown and crusty, it's not bad. So there's no like bits falling off. All the arms and everything are still there. It's, you know, it's not fully rusted away. It's just got surface rust on everything, as you would expect for a car that's been stood around. So yeah, hopefully it goes through an MOT, and then we can get on the track with it. Gonna do some livery type thing on it. We're gonna obviously put some stickers on it. But yeah, make it look more like a track car because it's never gonna be clean. There's dents and marks on it, but yeah, I think it looks a lot better. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to start polishing, and I'll see you in a bit.